Hello. Welcome to my realm. I just decided to start recording because, well, I think it'd be fun. Um, I have been on this realm for a while, and I think it'd be fun to show a place around, but then also record me working on it because I've put a lot of my time into this. So this is my house, but before I show you that, I do need to finish working on some terraforming. I'm not the best builder, I'll say that. As you can see from these stone walls, these walls are actually going to be textured with dark oak. Now, the dark oak is going to stretch up to the top to match with this theme of the dark oak pillars, and then I'm going to put dark oak stairs along the rims. Um, I think that would look really cute. Let me say cute. It's a lot of tree chopping, and I have a cute little farm over in that direction. Now, be aware, this is on a realm, so it's a multiplayer. And I do, in fact, actually have some mods, uh, personally. So I have like this free cam mod that allows me to like see my builds better, so I can see things. Oh, ignore the hole. And then I have like a texture mod for like my armor, so that you can see my skin a little bit better. Once I use in Hermitcraft, basically, in the Life series by Gran. And then I have just stuff on my like tools just to make it, and then my elytra just to make them look a little bit nicer. And then I have the little mini map in the corner that allows me to like make waypoints. So like also makes death points. Also on this realm, keep inventory is on. Um, I cannot control that. I'm not the realm owner. I just play a lot more than the owner. So that's the funny thing about this. Right now, underneath this is actually a. I don't like that. Let's try and give it some little makeover, just a little bit. Yeah, I think that could be good. And then we'll just destroy this. There's a little base part underneath here. Nothing much, nothing major, but it is just a little something I've been working on. It's a chest room, because I have a tiny chest room up there that's not cutting it. I'm running out of storage, and I want to store like the blocks more like individually. I also have been trying to get this path to up here for a while now, and it hasn't been. I haven't done a lot of progress on it, so I probably should do that. But I procrastinate a lot, and I decide, oh, I'll do it next time. I'll do it next time I hop on. I'll do it next time I hop on. I never do it. I don't know when I'm gonna get it done, quite frankly. I think I'm gonna put the pillars first, and then I'll do it. But like, when those pillars are going to be done, that's a good question. It probably won't happen this time. Um, the only thing I can think of is I want to put some more texturing, and I am running out of dirt. I also this over here used to be a giant crater. Um, it is now almost filled in, but it used to be a giant crater, and I basically have been filling this thing in for like days. This has been an adventure. Yeah, I did kind of drop a cow down here, but this has been an adventure, I might say. Um, yeah, there's a lot, but yeah, it goes very deep. By the way, you can see that this is actually where it ended right here. Oh, you can see my little chest room. Okay, that's free cam, by the way. That cheats. Well, I mean, I guess kind of a little bit if you think about it, but don't think too deep into it. As long as you don't think too deep into it, we're fine. But yeah, I've already got netherite stuff, so that's great. It's great and all, but I would love. I don't think I edited any of the ones. Yeah, I did make my elytra look a little bit more endy, just to fit with my theme of purple, you know, just... and then I'll give you the tour once I'm done figuring this thing out. Oh, by the way, name's Linkycraft, by the way. We are almost done with this. I still believe I have some texturing to do on that over there. But keep inventory is on, so that's my favorite part about this, because if I go somewhere dangerous or far, I can just kill myself, and then, you know, I'll be back on my base. So it's pretty convenient, I might say. That is very dark, and mobs are definitely going to spawn there. But, that's a future me issue. That's a future Linky issue. A lot of the people on the server call me Link. Because they don't want to call me Linky, though a lot of people also call me Linky, so, you know what, I'll leave it up to you guys. It's going to take me a while for this video to actually get popular, because I'm not the most popular YouTuber. I'm actually not popular at all. So if anyone sees this, thank you. I was inspired, by the way, if you're wondering why I started, but you're probably not, but I was inspired by the Hermitcraft series. I just think it's really cool how all these people can just get together and just show off their builds. And their building styles are so unique, too. Unique and personal to them. And I'm not as good as builder as any of them, quite frankly. But I like to think I might be on par with some of them. And I do have my own style, yes. And I have taken some inspo off of some of the hermits. Because, well, they're just, like, the master builders. So, like, okay, so I ran out of blocks. So I'm just gonna give you the tour. Ignore that. A lot of things are, you know, everywhere. Like, I have a lot of shulkers everywhere. But let's fly around this side. Yeah, the wall is also not done. But here's my little tree farm. Ooh. Also, that looks hideous. Ugh. That's disgusting. Hold on. I can't. I have to. I have to. I cannot leave it like this. I cannot leave it like this. So we're gonna place that there, and then we're just gonna fill in that part right there. And then we're gonna fill in that, fill in that, fill in that. Okay, cool. And then we're just gonna come here and just do that. We'll give it some easy texturing, like so. Okay, later this will all be textured with some cobblestone, and I don't know, I'm debating with the gravel, but I might do cobblestone and stone. That is pretty much my very popular palette. Some people call me the stone guy, the stone guy, because just my palette is mostly just stone and wood. Yeah. And then I like to put some naturey things. If we're wondering what these are lights, by the way. They're little lights. They're torches. It's just, I'm not going to turn it to moss. But this is my path. We can actually start with the actual start. Ow. And it's this bridge. So if you want an example of how it's going to look, this is the perfect example. Right here. This is how the wall is going to look. Very similar. It's going to take a lot of time, and a lot of cobblestone and stone, but I have Silk Touch on my pickaxe. So, that's great. Yeah, this mini map in the corner. I love it. I love this mini map in the corner. So I can't help but notice it's a little off center. There we go. That should work. But this is the little dock. I can do some fishing here, technically, and I haven't done any fishing, and I think I should. Um, yeah, this is the wall. It's not done, but that's kind of the theme I'm going for. But I don't want it to be stripped, so I gotta replace it all with the non-strip version. But this is my house. Yeah, it took me a while. Oh yes. Oh. This is my favorite part. So I used the new geyser blocks, the sulfur blocks, and the magma to make a fountain. I originally had water in it, but I think this is really cool too because it just gives you the fountain. I know I sound way too excited for that, but also yeah, this stone. I think I put too much cobblestone in this path. But there's this path over this side of the house, which also I'm not the best interior decorator. I was gonna get someone else on the server to interior decorate for me because I suck at it. But yeah, this is the wheat field. Yeah, okay. Also, this entire ground was terraformed. Pain in my butt. But we'll come over here to this area. Okay, thank you, Enderman. If you're wondering what this is, there is a reason for this. Um, yeah. Oh, you know what? Ignore it. You saw nothing. Um, this is my second store. I have 3 floors, technically four, but I'm gonna, put some more stuff in it. Maybe some sea pickles and some kelp, and then some coral. And I have a little bit of those in my chest, but just never installed them. But that's my axolotl. His name's Jamal. He's neat. These little flower beds I still haven't put flowers in. But I have this balcony, and I only framed out this house. Fun fact about this house, it's 3 different pieces connected by little areas. So you can see a little gap right there on that side, and there's a little gap over there. But I really think this is pretty. There used to be a really cool view, but then the wall is here now. So I think it does look kind of cool. I did do some interior decorating, but gave up halfway through because I'm the best interior decorator. And everyone love placing grass in my house, don't they? I mean, as you can see here, there is you can see a balcony with my farms. I actually have all my farms over here. Not all of them, believe it or not. But I have some of them. So there's the entrance again. So good for that. And then I really love lanterns. I don't know if you've noticed, but I really love lanterns. I'll show you more about what those are later. In a little bit. We're gonna come over here, and we're just gonna come up to this thing. And this is I don't know what this is either. I just have these on the floor. I probably should have put them on the ceiling. That's fine. And then we have another little balcony right here. And I did texture those a little bit. I did not texture that. And whatever. There's another little balcony here. But this house took so long to make. And also, hello? The roof looks phenomenal. And there's this. And these, actually, I have a potion stand. It has, wait. So I have 5 floors. Never mind. Actually, 7. I have 7 floors. 2 of them maybe don't count as floors, but this is where I'm gonna put potion arrows, the tipped arrows, because I think it'd be kind of cool. Over here is my bedroom. It's not much, but I think it looks cool. So when I want to sleep here, I can then fly out through the window if I need to, but mostly I just go through sorry, I'm hungry. This door over here. Recently a creeper was on my roof and then blew it up. But other than that, there's a staircase in every single building hall. But this is my chest room right now. As you can see the reason why I was making a new chest room. There was something I did for the 4th of July. Unfortunately, I had to experience it alone. But I did gather a bunch of sand and glass, and my chests are not organized right now. I have a bunch of shulkers. This is basically where I put my shulkers when I'm done with something, or I need to, like, I have spares. So I just put them right there. And I have a whole bunch of little areas. Some of them don't have anything because I used a lot of netherrack and a lot of deep slate for that. But I have... Oh, there's a funny story about that. Here's the coral right here. I can put those in a little bit soon. But, yeah. That was what I used for the wall. I have a lot of extra. And, seeds. I have a lot of dye. So, and I have a lot of fireworks. So I was at the mob grinder. We have a mob grinder on this server. I'm pretty sure there's also a hidden creeper farm somewhere, but, you know, they won't tell me where it is, so, you know. We're just gonna deal with that. Yeah. And then I have all of these things, and then I have armor shrimps. And a lot of them. And then I did some strip mining, and I got 8 netherite ingots from the nether. It turns out if you just strip mine, it works really well. And I have all this, and I got 28 blocks of diamond from the nether as well. Not the nether, the deep slate, and that's where I also got all this redstone. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the redstone, but I am going to do something with it. I also found a pale oak garden, and I thought we could get some resin clumps. And then I have all this TNT, I have some end crystals. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. Probably for a really cool floating build, but whatever. I'll probably die to that, to be honest. I have all these enchanted tools for some reason. And then up here, I have banners of pillagers. Because all these are... for how many pillager little things I had. You know how they spawn when you're in an area long enough? Yeah, that's what those are. That's how many during this build. I don't know the frequency of that, so... yeah. I also have dripleaf. I also went to the end of chorus flowers, sea pickles, and then here's all my tip arrows. Yeah. I have a lot. And then I have this over here, and then also, I think the snowman might have died. I have all these armor pieces from the end. Shulkers are annoying. And then, so I have so many shulker boxes, because I've killed so many shulkers. But, yeah. And then I have this floor right here. And I don't really know if it's floor. And sometimes, it's my nether portal. But sometimes I fly through that thing to get out. And then I have another little area that's fun. Here used to be my brewing stand setup, but then I moved it. Fun fact about stairs: infinite water source with, by the way, with water bottles. So, this is my other netherite gear. My backup in case I lose my other one. Don't know why I would, but here's my elytra. Is this an enchanted elytra? No, my elytra is not enchanted. I will have to do that later in the future. This, I don't know what the... no, it's a closet. We'll figure out what that's for later. I have glass smelting. Ah, yes, for that thing over there. And now, my favorite part of this entire house, I feel like this is recent, but it is my favorite part of my entire build. And it is, in fact, over here. Okay. And then we'll come over here. I do get lost in my own house sometimes. Fun fact. Over here. And I love the deep slate change to this nether. I went to the nether so much to get all these blocks. It's so funny to walk in and just see all of this. See, this is my organization method for now. And then I organize it when I'm done with the build. This is a little shelf. This is my little cocoa bean farm. This is my new potion setup. I think it's really cute. I have some fire resistance, and then I have some, stuff for brewing potions. I collected almost one of everything I need. There's a little chest right there for the bottles. And then I actually have this book right here that lets me know what to use, like, what makes what, so we don't have to, like, look it up, because I suck at potions. So, you know, I actually, yeah. And then this floor is actually light gray, terracotta, smelted terracotta. And then I have all my extra elytras right here. I think it's cool. And then I have my snow farm with Sam the Snowman. Say hello to Sam. Anyways, I have a lot of snow, and basically I just crouch down here and just use my snow shovel and just destroy it. Yeah, no, I'm not going to question that. Snowballs are in there when I'm done, and then I have this. Hold on. This. I don't know what it. I'm assuming I made this for karaoke because. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Okay. Oh crap. Hold on. Why is it still over to here? Okay, we'll go with that. But this is my enchantment setup. I think it's kind of cute. We just got spare chests, and then a lot of shovels for some reason. And then I got 2 anvils, and I got my ender chest. And I'm gonna trick someone with that. Eventually. And then I got a little lectern right here for, I don't know. But then this is the most recent build and the most stressful build. See, now you're probably wondering why this isn't burning, or not, if you're smart. Or, no, I did say that. If you didn't know, this is from the nether, this wood, the crimson and the nylon. The warped and the crimson. I think that's not, I don't know what that is. Basically they're resistance to fire. They have resistance to fire. They don't burn. So, which makes this perfect for a little walkway display. Also, yeah, yeah. And then I made this. So I think this looks really cool, by the way. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is one of the best things I've done. This is a chest room. It literally has... What? I think there might be a cave. Nope, there's just a zombie there. Oh, there is a cave. Yeah, I'm gonna need to patch that up. Anyways, so there is this, and I do want to finish making some of the chests. I think I do have some of the chests, and I am going to steal some of these planks back. I might go grab some from other people. Nah, I'm not going to. I don't think they would like that very much. So I took their stuff. So I'm just gonna grab all that, come up here. I do need to turn that to bricks. We're gonna come up here, and then we're gonna go up here and go up here. See, you see what I mean? It's a long way to my chest room. Well, the other one is kind of long, too. But like, I shove so many things in places that I'm all like, it could be anywhere. Could be in here. Oh, I have a plan to do a police station, so that's why I have all this. I don't really know when I'm gonna do it, but like, I will do it eventually. It will happen. I just don't know when. Eventually it will happen. Oh, wait, hold on. I got it. Hold on. Okay. I have a very pitiful supply of wood. I used to have a massive supply of wood, but then, again, this house. So I'm gonna need to plant some trees. I was about to say, wait. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I will organize it later. This is, oh, I also have some pale oak stuff, and then I have some creepy ones that I might use to troll some people. I think that would be funny. I don't know why I have torches in the podzol. Sure. Why not? Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe I have some over here? When I was doing Nope. I don't. Okay. Oh, maybe I have some... Ooh, I do! Best news I've heard all day. Anyways, we're gonna come down here. And then we're just gonna... Oh, wait, hold on. I needed to come over here. I meant to show you guys this. So this is my farms. This is an automatic flower farm. It gives you flowers and seeds. So it's kind of cool. That's how I got a lot for dye. I don't remember why I got that, but I do. Oh crap! No, not the water. No. Okay, there we go. But this is. I do need to collect my sugarcane. So that's always good and well. My tools are about to break. I have mending on all my tools, thanks to a mending villager that the realm has. Is server realm? It's the same thing. If anyone does watch this, I know someone is going to try to correct me and say, well, actually, a server is different from a realm. Shut up. That was me. No. I love you guys all. Thank you. Thank you for being here. But this is, I don't know what I decided to do there. That's bamboo. This is my carrot farm that is being weird. I don't know why it's doing that. This is my berry bush farm. And this is my netherwort farm. So this is what I use to farm my potions. And then also glowberries. Why not? This is my bee farm. I love my bees. We get along great. I haven't collected them in a while. But I did build in this little egg enclosure, so I think it's kind of cool. And then I have my little melons over here. My singular sheep, who looks very lonely. And then I have my little... I found a sulfur cave, and I'm so happy about it. I was looking for it for so long, and I found one on accident. Believe it. I was looking for one, right? And I found one. On accident, when I wasn't looking for them. I was going for terracotta. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not, but this is my little cactus farm as well. Ow. I don't know why I ran into that. That's pretty much it for my farms. I do need to fly over here. I'm gonna fly up here really quick. Yeah, there is another room in there. Well, I don't know what it's going to be used for, but it will be used for something. In fact, it will be. We're just going to shove the flowers back in here. And then we're going to grab some spruce saplings. And then I need a lot of dark oak. Do I have any dark oak saplings? 16. This might be a problem. Future us issue! Oh, and I'll show you how I get out of here. That's how I get out. This is not a beacon, by the way. This is a waypoint. This is a waypoint. Just like those are waypoints. Like I have a gas farm, for end crystals. I mean, for gunpowder. End crystals. But yeah, I also think the sword looks really cool. No, okay, no chopping today, unfortunately. Not in this video. Very tempted to, but I am going to only do a little bit. I want to stop doing off-camera stuff, so I can then actually make a video of all things. So it's not just like, pop, it's there. So I also have a habit of, doing things. Also, I want to start streaming on Twitch. If anyone finds my channel, let me know what you think. I would be grateful for any feedback. Do you think I should stream on Twitch? And would you watch me if I stream on Twitch? I think that would be fun. I don't know how Twitch works, quite frankly. I've done it once or twice at a friend's house on his computer. Now that I recently got this neat computer, it's a Mac. It's not the best. Its fan is currently on fire. I honestly don't even know if my audio is working, because I still haven't figured out how to use OBS. So that's great. We love that. We're just going to plant a couple more. And then, oh, look, one's already grown. We're not going to mine this today. We're just going to plant these, and then I think I'm just going to finish up these chests and end the thing there. I don't know how to make thumbnails, so I can't really put a thumbnail on it. I mean, I guess I could screenshot and just use, like, the power of editing, but, like, you know, I'm not that creative. So, we'll figure it out. We're going to come over here, and then I have a crafting table over here, so I'm just going to do this. There we go. 22, and I don't know where this spider is. The spider is creeping me out, dude. Oh, they are all underneath there. I need to do something about that. I should probably go down there in a later episode, and I'm so happy about this. I'm gonna work on that. But basically, what I was doing with this was I wanted to just make this a little bit more flat. This was a giant hill, and I wanted to make this so it'd be like this fade out with magenta and purple stained glass. I think that would look really cool. Originally wanted a place where I could fly out of, but, you know, that works too. I think that gives it, like, a nether portal vibe, and I think that's really cool vibe, so. When you step on bone blocks, it makes sound. Oh, that's so weird! Ugh, I don't like that noise. Will I know what this is? Probably not. Probably not going to put anything in there. It's probably just going to be for aesthetic purposes. There we go. That's the add-on to the collection. And, we won't worry about that. What I really want to do also is, I think I have some trapdoors. Or not. Never mind. I don't have any trapdoors. Okay. So I did, originally. But, these are trapdoors that are going to go along the edges like that. And I made this cool little edge right here. But, I think what I'm going to put in the middle is I want to put either anvils. I want to put a crafting table, an anvil, and then, I don't know, maybe a crafting table, anvil, and a shulker box? I think that'd be cute. have enough. I know I have enough shulker boxes, so that's not going to be a problem. It's the anvil. It's going to be the anvil and crafting tables. I don't have a lot of wood. Let me go in like this. Okay, I have 18 anvils. Hopefully that's enough. And 10 crafting tables. You know what? We're going to have to make it work. And I do want to make a chimney. I forgot about a chimney. I also have a lot of obsidian. I destroyed an end pillar. I don't know why. I don't know why. We have an Enderman farm for XP. Don't ask me what I was thinking. I don't know. I don't think sometimes. It's a frequent occurrence. What was I looking for again? I forgot what I was looking for. You know what? Forget it. I also might go strip mining later today. I'll be doing like the extra stuff, like gathering the resources off camera, I think. That way I don't have to do any editing, because that would be great if I could. Oh, I'm running out of food. I got some steak. Alright. I'm gonna show that in there. Like I said, I just shove things places. You know? It's a normal occurrence for me. And then what was it again? Oh, shulker boxes! That's right! Like, where's my shulker box? I typically always have a shulker box on me. To put stuff in. Yeah, we'll just put that in there. Oh yeah, these are my boots I use for the nether. They're not the best, but yeah. They are the ones I use for the nether. So, we're just gonna shove all those in there, and then we're gonna shove that there. And then we're gonna do this. Bam, bam. And then we're gonna come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be enough. If it's too much, we'll shove it in a chest, let's be honest. Also, the good thing about having the 4, is that the 4 chest high, is that I can actually put armor 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do helmets. I can do helmet, chestplate, pants, helmet, chestplate, leggings, boots. Shut up, I knew what I was going to say. Here, okay. And then we're gonna, let's get some bone blocks to, like, widen this, or, even better, what if we literally just have it there for display? Like, what if we... I think that would be funny if we just had it for display. Yeah, no, I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna... I have maybe a little too much. I use them for walls, and I was like, I need a lot. I didn't need a lot. I really didn't. Next time for walls, I think I'm gonna use this. I might build out, because I really want to make, like, I want to build out over here, so I can build out this way, maybe? What is that? Oh, it's my... Oh, maybe I can't. I can't build out that way. Okay. I can build out this way. Can This is my roof. I'm gonna go one block with my roof. So this is my roof. Oh crap! Forgot I have toggle shift. Ooh. That's gonna be zipping the edge. Okay. Well, I mean, in theory, I could expand in this direction. Yeah, I can expand in this direction. Yeah, that's perfect. I can expand in that direction. Great. Okay, perfect. Yes. Alright. That's great. No, I think we're just gonna do, yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, let's do a crafting table. Shulker. Anvil. Crafting table. Crafting table. Crafting, I'm not gonna have enough. Crafting table. Crafting table. Oh, that's not where a crafting table goes. Crafting table. Crafting table. Crafting table. And crafting table. I refuse to believe I need 2 more. Hold on. I know I have one somewhere. Yaha! You know what? I knew I had another one because I always have been making spare extra crafting tables because I don't feel like going to my other crafting tables. Like the next time I record, I'm probably gonna have the cyan concrete powder turned into cyan concrete. But other than that, I think it won't be that big of a change, other than me having a little bit more resources, maybe a few more deaths, who knows. But I don't think I'm going to be doing any building off camera. Yeah, no. It is raining currently. Gosh darn it, bro. This music. It's beautiful, but like sometimes it can just be. It must be. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. Block placements? Ah. I really also love the sounds of the blocks being placed. I think that sounds really pretty. Okay, I swear I saw a flaw somewhere. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just skip that. You know what? That's a possibility. That's entirely a possibility. But I really love the way that the hoe looks, because it looks like a scythe. I'm gonna name it Scythe. That'll be cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please like, please subscribe, because I need the help. Share this video, because I need the help. Desperately. I really want to make this something, because this is something I've always wanted to do, and I enjoy quite a lot, actually. Thank you so much, and goodbye.